But he went to Hampton or one of them damn schools down there. He became a barber. And then he became so cute.
Who was this now? This was Sam?
Sam.
Okay.
Sam, who lived in New York.
Okay. And he was a Marsh, Sam Marsh?
Samuel Marsh.
Okay. Okay.
And hated to be called Sam.
Is that right?
So he had to change his name.
Okay.
And he had married a woman, what's her name? What was her name? Well, she was from South Carolina.
Now this Sam Marsh, I wonder if there's any connection between them and the Marsh that I got with when I put her on tape, who was married to a Sam Marsh.
That was...
well, this was the woman who was living right back down in the same place in Lil Washington. She was married to a Sam Marsh.
A whole lot of shit was going on with them Southerners.
I hear you. And let me ask you this. Now, my pop's name was Sam Hardy. Okay. Came up out of Little Washington and supposedly, according to what I've been able to gather, moved to, after he had my pop in Little Washington with Leland Gorham, who I'm named after, of course. Leland, named after Leela. Sam Marsh, who my pop may have seen once or twice. Leela came, from what I hear, came to Atlantic City with him. They had whatever falling out or whatever. She came back home. And either whether she already had my pop as an infant when she came back to North Carolina or was pregnant, I don't recall.
Because now, number one, too, from what I understand, Avis and your father did not know one another.
They did not.
They met one another, they acquainted one another when he was going to college and coming up north to work.
Right. He was in North Carolina A&T.
A&T.
Would come up here in the summertime doing the black diaspora.
With the little. And Pearl Jr. because I used to think that Pearl, he was so cute. But I thought he was my cousin.
Right, okay.
But really he wasn't, you know.
Right.
But he's so, that's where
So he met my mom in Atlantic City, though, not Philadelphia.
That's right. I think that's where they met.
Right. So then they got together, eventually married in Philadelphia?
Yes, because I was their bridesmaid.
Okay. So where did they get married?
Right down there in Mother Sorrows.
Wow. So they got married there.
I'm pretty sure that's where it was. Yes, because I had left home. I had run away from home because I was jealous of Avis.
Okay.
Because I felt that Mom treated Avis better than she treated me.
Okay.
Because of my father, who worked at Disney Mills, and they couldn't get along.
Right. Great.
So that was kind of nutty.
Right.
So I went and started and lived with Mildred and Woolmay and them for years, for a little while. But I'd come by the house every Sunday at Our Lady's Blessed Sacrament and go to church, visit with them, and then I'd leave and I'd go back up to Mildred.
Right.
But then when Avis and Mel decided to get married, they asked me if I would stand with them, which I did.
Okay. Who else was at the wedding? Do you know?
Do I know? I don't remember.
I'm just saying, was Doris and them there and all that?
Let's see, booked out there. What year did Avis and Mel get married? Because, see, I'm 7 years older than Doris. And Doris was born, she might have been at the wedding. I don't even remember. I might have something in that old, that got one, what you call book, album book.
Right.
Down there in the living room, it's a picture of when we lived in the projects.
Right.
12 Spring Inn.
But in terms of, so after my mom and pop got married, they went back to his hometown in Lil Washington.
Yeah,
right. And that's where Boopy and Gil were born. Right.
Because he went left and went there.
Right, right.
Because he had relatives.
Right.
But his mother, because I remember going down there because it was one of his relatives. I think it was called him Bubba.
Right. Yeah, there was a Bubba. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But I think they were in Greensboro.
Okay.
They were, they all knew, like Hattie, Avis. They all.
So you didn't do it yesterday? So you want me to do it?
Poppa worked at the mill.
Okay.
Too, but he also had a cafe.
Okay. In Lil Washington.
In Lil Washington.
Okay.
And you know why? My mom was always afraid of floods. The leaks in the house or something.
Right.
Because they had a big flood. They had to come along and rescue them.
Right.
The water.
Wow. Okay. So let me ask you this. So after my pop and mom went back to North Carolina, they had Boop and Gil in North Carolina. Because I remember Judy saying, now after that, about when they was, Boop and Gil was maybe what, 4 or 5, they moved to Harlem.
Right.
Right, and then, because I remember Judy used to say my mom hated the fact that Boop and Gil had real thick Southern accents while living in New York. That's what Judy told me.
Yeah.
Do you remember the address in Harlem by chance? I believe it was on 140th or 141st, which is 2 or 3 blocks from me. Because then they went to St. Charles Bar Mayo. You remember that? Which is where I go on midnight mass.
Okay. The only thing I remember out there was Mildred, lived on Rockaway Avenue.
Okay.
In Brownsville.
Right. Oh yeah, I remember that was where John was at. Where they had the big fish in that fish tank. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there. They still. Hold on one second, because we only got 3 seconds on this.
They was waiting.